The lack of rainfall in Nova Scotia has thrown the province into a drought. Can we pin it on climate change? Dry conditions have been building all year. Since January, the province has had about 60% of normal precipitation levels, and drought conditions have become especially bad this summer. In July, large portions of the province had less than 40% of normal monthly precipitation. It's abnormal. It's having widespread impacts on people, businesses, and ecosystems, and there is no clear end in sight. So can we draw a straight line between climate change and this drought?
Those are difficult correlations to make. However, all of the climate change models are coinciding around, when you look at the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, UN research, new research that's coming out of the journal Nature, which is one of the most prestigious journals, publishing research on drought and its connection to climate change. Globally, we're expecting this.
It's hard to draw a straight line, but it can be done. In weather attribution studies, scientists use data from extreme weather events. Droughts, floods, wildfires, the list goes on. And they analyze the data through different climate models to try to determine the degree to which climate change influenced the event. No one has published an attribution study for this drought, at least not yet.
And it's really difficult to do it in real time, if I can put it that way. There's statistical analyses that scientists perform and meteorologists perform to look at these sorts of events and try to attribute what's occurring that's statistically significant. So oftentimes we use anecdotal information and try to relate that to say, yes, this looks like it's probably due to this.
What meteorologists can say now is the drought is the result of a stubborn ridge of high pressure that's sitting on top of eastern and Atlantic Canada. The system is effectively blocking precipitation, swatting it away to the north and south of us. And this type of system is becoming more common in our changing climate.
What our models suggest is that because of climate change, we're going to see more high amplitude weather, if you want to put it that way. So more storms, but also more really significant high pressure areas that really put these blocking patterns into context.
The drought has turned parts of the province into a tinderbox, leading the provincial government to introduce some pretty drastic restrictions on outdoor activity. It's going to take a lot of precipitation for conditions to change, but Nova Scotians need to be careful about what they wish for.
I'm actually worried about what it's going to do when it's going to rain because the ground is so dry, it's so hard. Fields as well, crops aren't used to being dry for this long of time, and then when it does rain, if it comes in a downpour, the soil's not going to be able to handle that rain.
So now we also have to worry about flooding and erosion. Now may be the time to think about climate adaptation. Rather than stewing in worries about extreme weather, take steps to be prepared.
So for example, in my own space, we let the grass grow higher because then there's more shade on the soil will not dry out so much. So our lawn is not that high, but it's that high.
Bottom line, if you want to blame this drought squarely on climate change, you'll have to wait for it to be over, and for scientists to study it in retrospect. In the meantime, there's more you can do than just hope for the skies to open up. Learn about extreme weather preparedness and take steps to adapt. Taryn, CBC News, Halifax.